Happy Monday, Algebra 1 kids. Here's your solutions from Friday. Let me get it to where you can see them. Remember, you were taking an equation and putting it into slope-intercept form and then graphing that. Okay, I'll let you get a screenshot of that. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope that you're hanging in there, and I hope that this is over soon and we can start seeing people again. One of the things, I've been trying to think of things that I want you to not forget over the summer and before next year. And one of the things that I wanted to review with you is that whenever you see 2 points, when you're given 2 points, a lot of times you need to be able to find the slope from the 2 points. And we've worked on this, but I wanted to review it, like I said, so you don't forget it. Let me pause for a second and put up some. Okay, go ahead and write these 2 problems down. And remember, whenever you are given 2 points on a line, like a problem might say, find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points. So when you're given 2 points, you can use those 2 points to find a slope. And the formula for that is the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And what I've always told you is the easiest way to do that, the easiest way to remember it is to remember change in y over change in x. Remember that triangle means change. So you want to know, subtraction just means finding the difference, finding the distance between 2 numbers basically on a number line. Okay, so the easiest way I think to think about it is to look at if we want to change in y over change in x. So let's look at the 2 y's, and we want to figure out how far up or down did you move. And we've always got to start with one and go to the other. So if we're starting with this point, we're moving to this point, and starting here and moving there. So if the y is changing starting at -6 and moving to -7, if you think of a y-axis, it's moving from -6 down to -7. That means that it's moved down 1. So your change in y would be -1. So on the numerator on the top, we're going to put a -1. And then the change in x, if we look at the x's, remember we start here and move there. So it's starting at 10 and moving to 13. So if you think of a number line, an x-axis, starting at +10, moving to +13, means that it went forward by 3. So your change in x is 3. So you would say that your slope is -1/3. Okay, so you'd say m equals -1/3. Easy? Okay, so this next one, if you look at the y's, it's starting at 9, moving all the way down to -5. So we started at +9, moved all the way down to -5. If you think about that on a number line, that's a change going down by 14. So you'd have a change in y of -14. So we put that on top. And then change in x, if you look at the x's, you've got -2 to -2. So the x didn't move at all. Okay, so nothing, it's not moving along the x-axis. So that's 0. Okay. Now remember, when you have a 0 in the numerator or the denominator, when it's in the denominator, you cannot divide by 0. That's not possible. So we know that that line would be, it'd be a vertical line, which is undefined. Okay, so if you get a 0 in the denominator, it makes an undefined line. You can't divide by 0, so you're going to have a line that goes up and down. It's not moving along the x. There's no change in x. X is always staying the same. That's what that means. Okay? Okay, more practice. Look at these 2 points, and you're being asked to find a slope of a line that passes through these 2 points. So the change in y, it goes from 19 to 11. So you know you're moving down, and you're moving down by 8. So your change in y would be a -8, moving down 8. So then let's look at the x's. The x's go from 4 to 2. So your x's are moving backwards. Your x moved backwards by 2, so -2. Now remember, slopes always have to be written in the simplest form. And this can be simplified. -8 divided by -2. Your two negatives are going to make it a positive. So your slope would just be m equals 4. Okay. Let's look at this one. The change in y, it's moving from 7 down to 3. So it's dropping by 4. So -4 is your change in y. X is moving from -8 to -11. So if you think of a number line, you're at -8. You're moving back further negative by 3 more jumps. Okay. So from -8 to -11 would be a change of -3. Okay. Negative over negative, the 4 over 3 can't simplify, but negative over negative makes it positive. So our slope would just be positive 4 over 3 for your final answer. Okay, let's do 2 more before I give you your problem. Okay, last 2. Let me try to adjust you a little bit to where you can see that. Let's look at the first one. Remember, change in y over change in x. The y's are going from 10 to 2. So that means that the y moved down by 8. So the change in y would be -8. Change in x, this one moved from +3 to -13. So if you think of a number line, you're at +3 and then moving back to -13. So that's a jump of 3 and then 13 more. So you actually moved backwards by 16. So backwards 16 would be a -16. And remember, slopes are simplified. 8/16 simplifies to 1/2. And then a negative over a negative is a positive. So our slope would be positive 1/2. Sorry. Okay. The last one, let's look at the y's. The y is moving from -4 to -2. So if you think of a number line, if you're at -4, you're actually going to move up to get to -2. So you're going to move up by 2. So the change in y is up 2. So it would be positive 2. And then the change in x from -1 to -6. So you're at -1 and then you're moving further into the negative to -6. So that'd be a jump backwards of 5. So -5. So our slope would be -2/5. So m equals -2/5. Okay, so all I want you to practice today, and today is Monday, so all I want you to practice is just finding the slope whenever you're given 2 points, finding the slope from the 2 points. Easy? And then that'll come into play later because we're going to talk about point slope formula. But for right now, I just want you to get refresh on how to find the slope whenever you have 2 points. Okay. And I will see you back on Wednesday. If you want credit for this assignment, have it sent to me by Tuesday night. Okay, those of you that are submitting work, you're doing a great job. I miss you, and I'll see you on Wednesday morning for another video.